Glad you came.
Hello, Serena.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his
야,
best.
코카콜라 오래되니까 단맛이 없어.
I shan't ask for details of your little chat.
한 달 좀 넘으니까 단맛이
telling
없네.
you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed. I wonder if you might pop in and see her.
이
She
사람
may need some
목소리
help
남자 같지
collecting
않네.
ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
진짜 남자인 거 아니야?
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world
요즘
to me.
약간 그런 거
And to Dorothy.
신경 안 쓰잖아.
Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade.
어퍼 호그스 필드에서 도로시 스프로트가 대화하지. 이름도 참.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways.
또 뭐가 있어요?
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of
게임과
Alfred
관련
Lawley.
없으면
He
스포일러가
cut me
아니지
out of our
않을까?
herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about a venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching. But no one would suspect a student.
좋아.
I'll get the venomous tentacula for you.
Marvelous. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Seems I need to find
어릴
Mr.
땐
Lewis.
남자였다고?
This must be it.
그 뭐야? 범육이야?
This must be the cellar. Now, to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Where is that venomous tentacula? Revelio.
야, 뭐가 많구만 했더니 저기네. 와 뭐가 많다 했더니 다 저기요. 로블록스도 그거 쓰잖아요. 그 캐시 쓰잖아.
Revelio. Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Confringo! Revelio. Alohomora.
이거 잠인 맞나요? 되게 당당한데? 저 갈게요. 잘 있어요. 당당하게 그냥 옆에서 문 열고 나오는데요. 보통 문 열리면 의심하잖아.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of
Hello,
mine?
Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. Let's see who's
뭔가
volatile
얼굴이-
now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands.
얼굴 어디서 본 것 같은데.
Of course.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's bit. Here's a little something
bonjour.
for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
약초 학자용 컬렉션. 이쪽고. 자, 다음 퀘스트. 참된 친구였지.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
아니, 나 빗자루 언제 탈 수 있냐고. 빗자루 타게 해줘요. 저기까지 뛰어가야 되는 거 아니지? 얘들도 잡을 수 있나? 얘들도 잡을 수 있지 않을까? 안 되네, 까비.
This place has seen better days.
What's this?
뭐야, 밀렵꾼이다.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden.
동물한테 크루시얼 걸면 마법 동물이
Since
되지
he
않을까?
died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
호클럼프요? 많이 주워놨는데?
Believe it or not, I have some.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill
보호
when he was
트러클이라는 게
collecting
그렇게 위험해?
Horcrux on his way to
계속
see
이야기가
her.
나와.
He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
방금 뭐야? 표정이 방금 픽 찍었는데? 잘못 봤나? 수상한데? 더그보그 목격 주의. 더그보그? 이거 두꺼비 같지 않냐?
A castle. Must have been quite stately.
뭐야, 여기가 아닌가? 어? 밀려 뺐어. 야, 감히 밀려보래?
Goblin helm. I won't go down as easy.
Oh, still, you little weasel. You're the little sod that's mastered expelling your armors, haven't you?
뭐야, 애니마고스. 가끔 핫도 하야. 리덕토. 잠깐만, 너무 멀어. 좀 가까이 좀 할게요. 너무 멀어.
The beast is safer now.
대신 나는 풀 잠자리 밀려 파겠다. 그러니까요, 이게 학생이야?
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
얼리고 찢어 죽이진 않았거든요. 저 스펠리 아르고스를 썼습니다.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
아무 일도 없었다. 점프. 아무리 봐도 호콜럼프 모양이 좀 이상해요. 좀 뭐라고 하지?
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid
아,
it altogether.
뒤졌다. 트롤의 곤봉으로 트롤을 때리려는데 이거 되는 거 아니야? 어디 갔어? 오. 막았잖아. 안 되네. 안 되네요. 곤봉을 어떻게 때려? 그러니까 아무것도 안 통하는데? 하양. 멈춰! 뭐야? 딜레이 뭐임? 헤이. 방금 다크소울 그거 하는 것 같았어. 다크소울도 평타 때리고 한참 있다가 평타 때리는 기술이 있단 말이야.
Lumos.
스팅어 결투용 글러브. 뭐야, 다맹님 왜 이리 많음? 저기 아이템 있다. 네가 없었다면 오늘은 레번클럽 기술상 없었을 거야. 레번클럽 망했어.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
트롤 공격 시 땅에 몽둥이가 박혔을 때 플리펜더 쓰면 헤드를 만나고요. 복잡네. 잠깐만, 나 편지 몇 개 수집 안 한 것 같아요.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
감히 밀려버려?
Lucas Totalis.
감히 밀려버려? 이 근처에 동물들은 내 거라고.
Better have a look around. See about the footnotes and the box of letters.
편지 더 없나? 아까 보니까 한 개밖에 없던데. 플리펜더가 뭐냐면요. 뒤집는 마법입니다.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
뭔 소리야? 트롤 죽었잖아.
Revelio.
주인공은 아직도 정신 못 차렸나 봐. 트롤 자기가 잡아놓고 트롤하고 싸우기 싫대.
Revelio. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
자, 빙글 돌죠? 저게 플리펜더 있나?
I should take this. I think that's everything.
아, 그래서 그 어둠을 용서 맞지 못할 저주는 언제 배우나요? 저 너무 쓰고 싶은데요.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello, Serona. I have good news.
마녀
I was able
맞잖아.
to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs.
don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
그러니까
Oh,
쓰리
Paul, he
브룸
sounds
스틱인가?
pleased. Seems he's
이
been
가게가
grateful.
잘 되는 이유가
I should pretend I never heard the rumors of your
오렌지
involvement.
잘해서 그렇다던데.
Can't imagine how I felt as a boy.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you.
아이, 호그와트 레거시 돈 벌기 너무 힘들어. 돈 뭘로 벌어야 돼? 노가다?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
보통 그 오픈월드 게임이면 돈 버는 방법이 있을 거 아니에요. 그 던전 가서 옷 팔면 끝이야.
Someone loaned me a book on the International Confederation of Wizards. I
진짜
was
뭐함?
reading it.
오,
Weasley said she always found the dormitory a good place to read.
굉장한걸?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way. And I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not.
얘 그거 아니에요?
No one
그
seems to know of her
곱스톤으로
other than me.
그 얼굴에 악취 뿌리는 그
She's
아니야?
only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it.
And you're a 3rd year, so.
Quick one,
나는
aren't you?
돼지롱.
According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there, I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature out?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of... There, you'll find a series of depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well.
앙상블. 앙상블 내가 앙상블 내가.
Herodiana's famous ensemble.
We're going to see you can
Perhaps I'll
stay
make
up late.
myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
후. 2시간 뒤에 가족 여행이라 오야리마 하겠습니다. 여행 잘 갔다 오세요. 오야리마 오야리마. 아이 가족 여행 몇 번 하겠어요 살면서. 살면서 가족 여행 몇 번 하겠어.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. I want to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
근데 진짜 호그와트 애들은 이런 비밀은 어떡하는 거야?
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
뭐 푼 거 아니야?
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next.
엥? 방금 깔려 죽은 것 같은데? 엄청난 훈련장이다. 호잇!
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
자, 일단 분위기가 한번 밀어란 얘긴데? 밀어요. 응? 아, 밀어요. 당겨요. 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 뭐? 어? 어. 뭐야? 점프. 응? 아. 나는 리셋이 안 되는구나.
That's the last of them. Thought I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this.
아니 리펄소에 다리를 놓고 리펄소보다 저 아시오밖에 안 쓴 것 같은데요? 리펄소가 아니고 아시오밖에 안 쓴 것 같아.
Anyone in the wizarding world.
뭐야 이거 구름 과자야?
Well, did you find the Hall of Herodiana?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible!
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso
네가
master of
입어.
all time. You're my second favorite hero.
네가 입어. 아시오 파트로나. 자, 어둠의 마법방어 교실에 안내. 저기 어디야? 맞다. 그리고 초콜릿은 아마 다음 주에 보내줄 겁니다. 근데 그러니까 아마 초콜릿 다 만들고 공지를 할 건데요.
You made it.
어떻게 보내야 할지가 좀 걱정이네.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
여기는 최고의 적이 란록인가 봐.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
아니,
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you
이름이
accept
솔로몬인데 솔로몬이지 않네.
I can never accept it.
that? Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
뭔 저주인데? 무슨 저주인지
I'm
나를
sorry you
까.
had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a
우리
moment alone.
세바스찬 옷이 좀 이상해졌는데?
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
세바스찬 옷이 돌려줄게.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
아니 옷 좀 돌려. 아니 왜 또 기분 나쁘게 가운데 볼록 튀어나왔냐고.
Levioso. Glacius. Aristodine. Sendo. Levioso. Rependo. Accio. Repulso. Sendo.
아이고 미안하다. 야 돌릴 방법이 없다.
Sendo.
내가 돌려줄 방법이 없구나.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne. Nothing can be done for her.
돌렸다.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn
조용해.
brother's
네가
children.
나보다 세?
Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if... I hope
네가
you
나보다 세?
remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne?
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault.
나 무슨
Nice to meet
저준데?
you, by the way. You must be the new fifth-year
저기
Sebastian
그거
told me
아니에요?
about.
I am.
그
Sebastian and I
맹장형
met
아니야?
during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students
맹장형
like my
아니야?
brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to...
I'm afraid it's really up to
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
이랬는데 진짜 풀리는 저주였으면 되게 웃기겠다.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
좋아. 이제 가서 다 죽이면 되는 거지.
Capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
그래서 무슨 저주를 내렸는데?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
얘들 뭐야? 갑자기 튀어나왔어. 만난 김에 죽어라.
I will make you.
아야.
Do you think this is fair? Let's get it.
꽝! 꽝! 꽝!
You've made your last mistake.
그러자 집 앞에 고블린 족장인 거 웃긴데.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Such Is that it?
오!
I won't rest. Postponing the inevitable.
That was a bit more than I bargained for.
그냥 다
I tried to warn you.
뭐야? 갑자기 하늘에서 뚝 떨어졌는데?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Whose home was this?
Been
집이라고요?
abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor
Revelio.
was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
방금 집이라고 하지 않았어? 일단 조사보단 돈이나. 이유 돈 부족함. 와 되게 특징하네.
Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
우물.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
돌.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
아
me a
고대
moment.
마법 관련 나왔을
I'll
때 여기
explain
아니야?
in a second.
미스터 볼드모트요?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
저 아직 용서 맞지 못할 저주 안 배웠거든?
Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years
그리고
ago.
호그와트 레거시 생각으로
You
재밌습니다.
found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed
단점은
this
대화가
house.
많아요.
There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that. The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about
나에게
what happened to
본바르다를
them,
알려줘
and me
빨리.
for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
가자.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something
방금
here
봤어요.
worth
이렇게
a
가고 있는 거
closer
봤어?
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something
Lumos.
bigger.
journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
뭐야, 길이 더 있는 것 같은데?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
엥?
Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does
뭐긴
that
뭐야,
even mean?
고대
I'm
마법이지.
not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best...
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient... I'm tempted to hold my breath.
나는 간다. 뿅.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
아, 생각해보니까 언더크로프트가 거기구나. 그 마법 배웠던데. 파이어볼 배운 데 아니야? 설마 이것도 주걱을 모으세요 이런 거 아니겠지?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
뭐야, 마우스가 나오는데? 왜?
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now, did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I had no idea our visit to Sian would I'll be in touch. Till then.
마법 안 알려줘? 마법 안 알려주네? 더 줄 줄 알았는데. 또 나왔더니 걔 있는 거 아니야?
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
지금 보니까 전투 빼고는 딱히 없는 것 같아요. 천문학 수업에 참여하기. 천문학. 와, 천문학 수업이다.
broadens the mind.
왜 밤에 하네? 아 맞아, 천문학이니까 밤에 하지 참.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking
뭐야, 갑자기
observation,
과학으로
you
바뀌었는데요?
just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
먹으라냐?
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
그러니까 마법으로 만들어버리면 되잖아.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class.
스타게이징이라고요?
Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
아니요.
Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially.
Amit
I'm Amit.
Takaru.
I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either.
현대
Goblin cut
마법사들은
glass, first-rate optical enchantments.
똑같은 장비를 하고
Hate
있지
to think
않을까?
such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck.
Revelio.
오, 얘도였네. 얘는 어디 가나 했어.
Gazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hand is...
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a
블리자드 게임 못
prospective
봤어요.
stargazer a
원시
third-rate
고대 이런 거
lunar
세다고.
scope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need...
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope one...
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
센터.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
이게 바로 스타게이죠?
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
창살 욕조.
as I expected. More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school, Emmett.
거미가 나오면 다 죽여버리면 되지.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
어떻게 쓰는데?
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
내가 이런 건 잘하지. 그냥 더러면서 했기 때문에.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my own...
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're... Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
모험? 나 야밤에 납치당한 느낌이야. 혈통의 그림자 속에서.
You can't imagine how
설마
inconvenient
슬리데린
was
또
before
싸우고 있는 거
I
아니야?
blue powder.
Anything to do with the dark art
셔더
should be avoided.
세바스찬
It's too
나오면서 지금.
risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that I need to cure.
어둠의
This
마법을 싫어하는 애가
scriptorium could
있다고?
hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous...
I understand.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
It's not that I'm not interested, and you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse,
드디어
also
나오나?
known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about... Watch for my owl. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
뭐 더 없어? 더 없어? 실망. 더 없는 게 실망인데요? 난 바로 알려주자 알았는데 이걸 또 선물 주네?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
헉, 선물. 와, 빗자루 없었으면 근데 가기 되게 힘들 것 같다. 뛰어다니는 거 느리진 않는데 그 길에 몬스터가 너무 많아요. 와, 여긴 또 못 내린 곳.
Psst, over here, quietly.
갑자기 생기지 않았어요?
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible...
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can... I do not see any guards, but we...
할로우가 있다고? 할로우 보면 죽이면 된다고. 이거 좀 비비면 올라갈 것 같은데 안 되네. 그러니까요. 크루시오 못 배웠어. 이거 파쿠르 하는데요?
I wonder what that... That did it.
Here, Wingardium Leviosa.
응?
Here. Also, Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
응? 아, 같이 쓸 수 있구나.
Leviosa.
아, 윙가디움은 쓴 적이 없는데 막 쓰길래 뭔가 했어.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Looks as if it might
근데
raise the
이게
gate.
퍼즐의 기본이에요.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
아이, 그래핀도로 못 믿겠는데?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
엥?
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it!
아이, 이래서 그래핀도로
The
간대.
way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
이게 다 그래핀도로라서 그렇다고. 퍼플퍼플했으면 안 들어간다.
Also. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
이렇게 놓고 여기에서 달려가서 점프하고
Not the
올라가고
safest place to sneak into.
This
적을
is
보고
almost too easy.
죽여버리고
Leviosa.
나 크루쇼 배우고 싶어요. 안 돼요? 아이, 아이쿠, 아이쿠.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Hello, Amora.
마지막 오네 뭐야? 나 바로 앞에 있었는데 못 봤어 쟤.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
어? 여기도 별 볼 수 있는 건가? 안 되네.
Revelio. Protego.
You're going home in a wooden box. Levioso.
오.
Hold still.
아, 떨어진 거가 죽음으로 치는 거야?
Hello, Amora.
떨어져도 죽었다고 쳐주네. 그냥 밀어서 날렸을 뿐인데.
Oh no. Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
좋아. 밀려뵐 시간이다. 자, 밀렵 성공. 불사조 어디있지? 아무리 생각해봐도 웃긴 게 투명 상태로 할 거 다해요, 주인공.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
인사해라고 인사.
Come on.
Hello, amor.
Hurry.
인사해라고 인사. 신사정 인사 몰라? 뭐야, 안고 와, 자꾸 와네? 보자, 시 감소.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
뭐야, 계속 내려가는데요? 아니, 하이윙이 태워준 거잖아, 이거. 야, 신입생이야, 신입생. 신입생 온다.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
풍덩. 안 되네.
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
해리는 3학년 때 했다고, 이거.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no
살아서
need to
빠져나올 줄
worry. I
몰랐는데
had it
뭐야.
all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
아까 아바다 카다브라 쏘더라고.
What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be
아이
worried.
크리핀도라고 엮이면 되는 게
Seek
없어.
me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
뭐야 그거 타고 가? 빗자루 타고 가. 플로가로 네트워크 타고 가라고. 이제 할 게 없는데요?
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
No need.
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Away, Highwing! Away!
뭐야 물 위에도 저기 있어?
You have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
아니, 교수님들 봐봐요 지금 그리핑 타고 있잖아요.
Faster, Highwing!
아니 올라가라고.
Highwing! Go!
아 그래서 하이윙한테서 어떻게 내리는데? 나 내리는 법을 모르겠어. 아. 하윙도 밀렵 당해버렸죠? 뭐야, 쟤 아냐? 다시 오는데?
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages
사실
since that owl, and
진영한
I'm worried.
밀렵구나. 내가
What with the
아닐까?
troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumors that goblins may have been involved. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I...
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his... I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
이거 메인 퀘스트야? 아니지? 또 뭐 때문에 부르셨습니까?
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
안 돼요. 생각하지 마. 생각하니까 늘잖아, 자꾸. 아니, 생각해서 방이 늘었잖아요.
Oh, seems as Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, and perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you...
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful.
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
퀘스트랑 퀘스트는 다네. 여긴 뭐야? 리플러 털은 왜 파란색이죠? 자, 너희들은 바닷가에서 풀 뜯고 살아라. 좀 먼데? 귀찮은데?
Away!
자, 예약 특전 까만 히포그리프.
This must be Tobbs' cave. I suppose I should head inside.
나 벅픽에서 내리고 싶어요. 벅픽이래. 얘한테는 내리고 싶어요. 어떻게 내려? 내려줘요. 됐다. 오히려 빗자루보다 내리기 힘든데?
Incendio!
Tobbs' master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
뭐야? 먼지가 돼버렸네. 아이 거미던전이야. 나 이거 여기서 거기서 봤어. 일들링에서 봤어. 나 스펠리 아르모스가 데미지가 있어요?
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Incendio!
아우 거미 많아. 아우 거미. 아우. 난 거미가 투성이야. 투성이 완전.
Eight legs is simply too many.
그러니까요. 노코스트로 써잡기긴 한데 애초에 그렇게 센 마법이 없어. 제가 스킬을 안 찍어가지고. 어우, 어우 징그러. 어우.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin.
뭐야 저거?
Incendio!
엥? 아이.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
아, 이거 해리포터 아닙니다. 이거 해리포터 아니고요. 호그와트 레거시입니다. 중요함. 레거시요 재밌죠. 재밌으니까지. 해리포터는 주인공 이름이고요. 그 소설 주인공 이름이고요. 이거는 호그와트 레거시입니다. 뭔가 자꾸 맞는데? 오! 엄마야. 자꾸 충성하네. 선수야 선수. 오.
Cursed fiends.
이 시절이 언제냐면요. 약 200년 전 후입니다. 정말 후래. 전입니다. 해리포터 소설의 200년 전 이야기.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
왜 죽었어?
Revelio.
그럼 뭐야? 거미한테 물려 죽은 거야?
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
여덟 시 반이네요. 슬슬 방송 각을 제어할 때가 왔네요. 왜냐면 10시에 할 거 있어. 얘 위쪽 어디야? 이거 맞는데? 여기 들어가면 되나? 이 친구 죽었더라.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think.
자, 이것도 깼고. 넣고. 여기 뭐 심지?
What are you up to now?
한참 잘못 나온 것 같은데?
Think they're oh so clever. Peasy's game's the best one ever. Can't catch peas. Woohoo!
Revelio.
탈피 조각상.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl.
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance. You? I suppose it's worth a try. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him. He's this way.
야, 슬리데린 기숙사 넣어주면 안 돼요? 여기가 슬리데린 기숙사래. 안 보내주네.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on it. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory.
애초에
Your
죽은 게
answers
맞아?
about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the
Revelio.
entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this.
자, 가자.
I hope we're ready for this.
왜요? 전 하고 있으면 안 돼?
Rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a
화살성
whisper
같은 거
saying,
쓰나?
speak to me. I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
어두면 마법은
I
안
can't
쓰는데.
believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Incendio!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
너무 어두워.
Lumos. Confringo!
When the door closed, it lit up.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. Didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
그러니까 이게 무슨 패스워드인데? 저건가?
There's bound to be a match to the symbols.
산 모양 2개. 게임인거. 맞잖아 이거.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze
Lumos.
designed by Salazar Slytherin.
야, 모양 자체가 다르네. 무슨 모양을 봐야 돼? 이거? 동그라미 무한.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it first. Nice work.
어.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
이게 뭘까? 소 모양의 삼각형 같은 건데?
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious
자,
which leads where.
오리입이랑 트라이포스 같은 거.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
또 뭔데?
The gate! I think we're locked in.
크루시오.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
돌에다가?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse.
누가요?
And I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long
켜놓고
as you
주무시러
can.
갔냐고요? 아니, 네. 요 미션만 하면 끌 거긴 해요.
Ready?
I'm ready.
그렇네. 어둠의 마법을 선택지로 배우네. 안 배울래, 배울래로.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Revelio.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
더 뭐 줄 거 없지?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
자, 나가 봅시다.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I... We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
끝. 한번 써봐야지. 써보고 꺼야 되지 않겠어요? 한번 써보고.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
어이야. 오, 많이 지속 들리고. 단점은 쿨타임이 기네요. 대놓고 사용하는 크루시오. 야, 밀렵꾼들 없냐? 밀렵꾼들 없냐?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
나왔다. 너희 들어와.
Oh, I shall enjoy.
이거나 먹어라.
Expulso!
Potato, arresto him.
아프지. 크루시오 저주를 맡고 있는데. 역시 용서받지 못할 저주는 사기인 것 같아요. 근데 애쉬 와인더라는 애들이 그 어둠을 먹는 자들이고요. 거의. 크루시오 얼마나 써보고 싶은지 알아? 단점은 적한테밖에 못 쓰네요. 다른 마법은 그냥 허공에 써지는데. 남은 건 이제 요것만 배우면 끝인데. 아, 이것도 있다. 봄바르다. 팀킬이라기보단 그냥 허공에 막 쓸 수 있었단 말이야. 이렇게 막 그냥 허공에만 쏠 수 있잖아요. 근데 크루시오는 허공에도 못 써. 뭐해? 크루시오나 맞아라. 마주치기 무섭다고요? 크루시오나 먹어라. 야, 크루시오 맞고 멀쩡한데요?
Pay for your deed. You can't hold out forever. You're going to regret that.
네, 즉사기는 아니에요. 빙글?
Patrificus totalis! Damn you! Patrificus totalis! All of you! Patrificus totalis!
아이 그만해.
Shame nobody saw that.
그만해. 자꾸 허공에다가 저거 뭐야 암살 기술 쓰고 있어. 근데 크루시오가 정통으로 들어간다군요. 뭐야 물고기는. 얘들 뭐야? 정통으로 들어가는 건 얘가 내 녀석을 죽이겠다라는 생각을 하고 있다는 얘기죠. 넣어줘. 빨리 너 들어와. 아이. 아니 난간 위에서 굴러가지 말고 들어가라니까? 쟤 뭐해? 그냥 지가 튀어나오는데요? 아 진짜 정신을 차렸다. 너도 가. 이렇게 보내야 되나? 아이고 너는 가망이 없구나. 저 양심 고백하지만 재능 포인트 넘치거든요 지금. 저 폭 점수 넘치거든요. 안 찍은 이유 별로 없습니다. 그리고 자주 쓰는 기술에 조금 투자를 하는 게 맞나? 안 쓴 이유 그냥 멋지게 구매하기 귀찮아서 놔뒀어요. 그러니까 지금까지 스킬 없이 싸웠다. 크크 사람이다. 크크 사람이다.
This is a waste of our time. Right? You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin.
And no one to share in my victory.
이제 만나면 반갑다고 크루시오 쏘는 마법사가 돼버렸네요. 만나면 반갑다고 크루시오. 이게 그 매지컬 사이코캐. 아니라고 반박을 할 수가 없다. 오, 저기다, 저기다. 저건 또 못 참죠?
Levioso! Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
오, 저주 풀었어.
Your poaching days are over.
아이쿠.
Think you're clever, cutting it. Isn't Laura Treadwell guardian?
Did I hurt you?
Careful not to get bit.
이거나 먹어라. 아침은 드셨나요? 아니요. 그러니까요, 슬슬 끝날 때가 됐지. 어딜 도망가. 어딜 도망가. 크루시오 맞아야지.
I dream of making a better world. Enjoy stealing him.
냉동 크루시오.
You. Some of those. I shall get that goblin hell back. Hopefully from your corpse. Make it.
장비 슬롯이 가득 찼습니다. 크루시오 너무 사기인데? 그 용서받지 못할 저주가 너무 사기적인데요?
Incendio!
근데 보니까 그 캐릭터 여러 개 만들어서 할 수가 있더라고요. 스카이림처럼.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
그래서 자기가 원하는 방향 선택을 막 키워도 되지 않을까? 아, 선량한 시민이었어요. 적인 줄. 적인 줄? 지금 몇 분이야? 9시네? 슬슬 꺼야겠다. 저 10시에 할 일이 있어서 자야 돼서 끄는 게 아니고 할 일이 있어서 꺼야 돼.
Revelio.
네, 할 일이 있어서 꺼야 돼요. 돈의 마법 재밌는데? 찍을 거 정했어. 요렇게 찍자. 마요카님 안녕하세요. 지금 마무리 테스트를 해보고 테스트할 곳 알거든요. 여기 어디였는데? 테스트 대전 한 판 하고 방송 종료를 하면 될 것 같아요. 어차피 지금 레이드 보낼 게 없을 거야. 어? 있네. 레이드 보낼 곳이 있어?
Who lived here, I wonder?
응? 이거 아닌데? 네. 보니까 한 명 있길래 보니까 실기원이었어. 보자, 여기 어디에 있었는데? 이거 아닌데? 그 결투 장소 이러면서 하나가 있었단 말이야. 어? 아, 여기다. 이거 풀탑이야. 엄청 길어요. 아무래도 오픈월드란 말이야. 막 세세한 거 다 하려면 엄청 길어요. 빗자루는 금방 탈걸요? 쏙. 뭐? 방금 마법을 튕겨내지 않았어? 막 마법이 튕겨 날아가는데요? 이라 라운드가 뭐더라? 늑대인가? 오, 데미지 공유된다. 데미지 공유되는 거 봐. 하! 그냥 얻으면 사기네. 얻으면 사기였습니다, 여러분. 왜 사람들이 얻으면 하는지 알겠네. 엄마야. 마법 튕겨서 날아가는 거 맞아. 아이, 그만해. 그만해, 이 거미들아. 에이. 거미 때문에 괴롭히는 거 처음이야. 부르고 찍는 거 부르고 플립핸도. 와, 리필을 왜 써? 바보야. 최종 라운드. 아야. 뭐야 뭘 맞은 거야 방금? 냅다 들어 그냥. 알게 뭐야? 찌릿. 너도 크루시오 맞고 싶어? 자꾸 위에서 뭐 하는 거야? 와! 오! 죽었다. 살았네? 아! 돌팔 맞고 죽었어. 자, 아무튼 이제 여기서 종료하고 레이트 보내고 방송 종료를 하도록 하겠습니다.